So, I would like to begin by acknowledging that the Edmonton Public Library resides on Treaty 6 territory. Now, as treaty people, we are all beneficiaries and we honor the Indigenous peoples whose histories, whose languages, and whose cultures have marked these lands for centuries. This is the traditional and the ongoing gathering place for the Cree, for the Dene, for the Saulteaux, for the Nakota Sioux, and for the Blackfoot peoples. We also acknowledge this as the homeland and Region 4 of the Métis Nation of Alberta. We reaffirm our commitment to reconciliation, and we celebrate our collective vibrancy and our future together. I want to, first of all, thank everyone who has come here to the Modern Art Theatre for the first time tonight, because some of you are quite surprised that this place exists. I still feel that way sometimes. Welcome to Films at the Library. If this is, in fact, your first time joining us, we run Films of All Stripes every Wednesday night. We run Films of All Stripes every Friday afternoon. We run family-friendly films every Sunday afternoon as well. If you ever want to know about what's coming up in this theater, hopefully you've seen some of the nice and upcoming films just in the slide deck behind me here. You can always check our schedule on epl.ca, or even just check any of the desks here for the handbills for our upcoming shows. If, on the other hand, you are one of the regulars, I know who you are. Glad that you're here. As I mentioned last week, we will get a chance that we have never had in this theater before, and that's a chance to meet and interact with the director of the film himself. This is Mr. Kyle Edward Ball. Stick around after the credits run, because he will be here taking your questions and my questions. I'm going to have questions. And it's really just something that we never get a chance to do. And another thing I never get a chance to do is bring someone on this stage that actually knows what they're talking about. And that is our first round of guests for tonight. I want to introduce to you the producer, one of the producers of SKINAMARINK, Mr. Edmon Rotea, and one of the stars of SKINAMARINK, Mrs. Jamie Hill. Coming up, folks. Cool. Come on up, folks. Come on up.
Hi, everybody.
Hi, good evening, everyone. Edmon here. Thank you for coming on this very cold and frigid night. It really brings warmness in my heart to see you all. If you still have friends or family members who are interested in watching tonight's screening, message them right now. We still have tons of tickets and seats. But hey, we're gonna have a great time. And yeah, thank you, Diego, for the lovely introduction as well. And I wanna thank the Edmonton Public Library. And I also wanna thank my colleague, John Kamesh. He's the associate producer. He was supposed to be here tonight, but he's under the weather, so he asked if I gave this introduction of fun facts that he wrote up. So yeah, just to start off, some fun facts about SKINAMARINK. It was made for $15,000 in Kyle's parents' home. It was shot in 7 days. It premiered in Montreal at the Fantasia International Film Festival on July 25th of 2022. And it was also heavily pirated, and it went viral on TikTok and social media. But it did receive a great response. It was reviewed by many publications, including the New York Times. It was a critic's pick. It has played in all 50 US states and many countries around the world, including the United Kingdom, New Zealand, Australia, Mexico, Central and South America, Western and Eastern Europe. And it was recently named #1 horror film of 2023 by both Variety and Rolling Stone magazine. And if you don't believe me, you can look that up. Just Google it right now. Just a few things to bear in mind. It's not a typical horror movie. If you came here expecting that, you might get disappointed. It's a very slow burn kind of feel. The best way to enjoy SKINAMARINK and to take in the full experience is you want to try to immerse yourself and you don't want to get distracted. So a tip I have is, if possible, turn off your phone, try to absorb yourself in the world of the movie, and imagine that you're seeing things through the eyes of Kevin, who's the 4-year-old boy in the movie. But yeah, thank you for coming out and supporting a local Edmonton film. And as Diego mentioned, yes, please stick around after the film for a short Q&A and panel discussion with the writer, director, and creator of SKINAMARINK, Kyle Edward Ball. Jamie, do you have any other remarks?
I just wanted to say thank you to everybody who did make it out, because it's, if you don't know, in Edmonton right now it's minus 24 Celsius. So thank you who bared this chill and came to see. I hope I don't scare you too badly. Or maybe I do, but thanks a lot for being here.
Thank you. Enjoy the show.